Alright, that's one down. And we're back to a new Sly Cooper 2 video, and we're back on my first time playing Sly Cooper 2 Band of Thieves, and we are continuing where we left off in the last one. But yes, I have gotten all of the bottles now. Okay, where is it? Okay, there's the other ones. We gotta put these where we got from the bear, right? Those pieces that we got from the bear. Okay, get squished, that's fine. Get shot, that's fine. Okay, get squished again. Okay, it's not there. Oh, it's on there. So we pretty much went around in a circle. So from what I've seen, what I've actually seen, apparently there's only 8 episodes in the game, and we're on the 7th one, so we're actually close to the end of the game, the second Sly Cooper. It says 8 episodes, since, you know, the different levels, different things are, you know, based on episodes. Yeah, based on episodes, the different levels are. Just get squished. Yeah, I didn't realize the ice before. So getting that bottle would have been made a lot easier if I would have known with that. Alright, one to go. And again, we already saw where the vault is. I already saw where the vault is. Okay, this is not a good idea. Okay, never mind. I thought I was gonna die, but nope. Managed to do it. That's the last one.
Nice work. The array's up and running.
74%. Now we'll just go back and get the vault. So we already have the power. I think it was over back this way. I know it was in this place. I think it was in this room. Gotta remember where it is. There it is. Yeah, just go to the vault. 583. 583. Lightning spin. Alright, made it back to the safe house since we now have the vault, or the power up, which I actually realized, I didn't notice before, but if I... Hang on. Yeah, I can actually see the gadgets, which I never knew before. Yeah, of where all our abilities are. Different abilities are. Yeah, I didn't even know that before until sometime afterwards. So, where we gotta go now? Okay, yeah. We gotta do Murray. That's right. Come on, Murray. Gotta do you. Gotta use your strength.
Rumor has it that several off-duty guards meet in that cabin for an RC combat club.
This is going to be great. I haven't been in any RC combat since that job we pulled in Istanbul. It was awesome.
Yeah, this would be pretty fun, though. If it's a combat club. Okay, I'm messing up very badly here. I'm just trying to get on the ice to get across. There we go.
Those guards will never let you into the combat club without a disguise. That old moosehead should do the trick. Only there's no way for you to get up there. Hide out in this barrel while I send in Sly to steal the head.
I can't believe that slot.
Why, if you can get the stuffed moosehead without being detected, Murray should be able to join the RC combat club without raising any suspicion.
So how are you going to be able to get up there without being detected? Because there is guards everywhere. Yeah, there are guards everywhere. How do you suppose I'm going to get across without being detected? How do you suppose that? Again, there are literally guards everywhere. If he said if I can't get detected, then yeah, that's going to be a bit tricky. Maybe not actually as I would have thought. Yeah, I kind of would have thought would have thought it was going to be a lot more harder. Ow. This doesn't seem as bad as I was thinking. I was kind of thinking it was going to be kind of a lot more harder. Okay, now that guy's having to sign the flashlight where the moose head is. Let me guess. Yeah. I was going to say, let me guess. I'm going to have to crawl my way through. Okay, I think I can see what I need to do. I'm probably going to wait until, yeah, he does it again. When he gnaws to sleep, I swing in. Like that. So how am I going to deal with this guy? I wonder if I have to take this guy out. I'm trying to see if he's going to gnaw to sleep first. Yeah, I just... Again, what was I supposed to do, though? Yeah, because kind of not being detected. On that part was going to be kind of hard, I would say. Considering that, yeah. Considering that that guy is shining the light over where we need to go. I mean, it just doesn't look like he's doing the same thing. So how would I possibly get over there? Okay, I see. I gotta use this table. There we go.
Hurry! Heads up!
I was very confused.
Hey, fellas. Any of you guys think you can beat the the moose? Maybe put a bet on it.
Oh, I'm in, eh? I ain't got a lot of money for this wager, but there's no way I lose to a new guy like you, huh?
Alright, so what do we have to do here?
That RC combat drone takes some skill to control. Steer with the left analog stick and hold down the X button for gas. After you collect the fallen ammo, press the square button to fire its turret. Here's a pro tip. You can only aim the turret while you're stopped.
Wait, so he said to use... Yeah, I'm getting destroyed already. Is this gonna be like the tank? You know, in the prison? Is this gonna be just like in the prison? Oh, Lord. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say. I wasn't even pressing the X button, to be honest. Yeah, I kind of wasn't pressing the X button. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that again. I was doing the analog sticks. I'm just collecting as much ammo as I can. Okay, so pro tip, don't stand very close to it when shooting. And he's using fire? I don't think that's... Wouldn't you say that's... like, not cheating at all? And yeah, he's using fire. He's just constantly following me. This doesn't actually seem all that terrible, though. We just got so little health, and there we go.
You want, eh? But I ain't got no money.
That might be okay. It all depends.
Depends on what?
On whether or not you know the location of the Northern Light battery.
Oh, well, I guess I owe ya.
That wasn't the worst, I would say. That wasn't the worst. It was kind of hard, challenging, but it wasn't bad.
After reading through the log shopping guide, it's become painfully clear that to win in the lumberjack games, we'll have to cheat. Now, I've constructed a plan that hinges around us acquiring an eagle's egg, which is more difficult than you'd think. First, Murray needs to lure a bear into taking out the local oil mains. Once destroyed, the pressurized oil should ignite and create updrafts, which Sly will then use to paraglide over to the eagle's nest, grab an egg, and then head back to the safe house. Thanks to Murray's undercover work in the RC Combat Club, we've learned that the Northern Light Battery is hidden in a silo nearby. The battery needs some serious modification if we're going to hide inside it to sneak onto Arpeggio's blimp. First, we'll short the battery with grapple lines on local boats. Then, we'll all break into the lighthouse and sever the power flow to the battery. That way it won't recharge. Given my electrical engineering background, this plan has a 97% chance of success. Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, sounds pretty good. Yeah, we'll switch to Murray again first. Okay, Murray's spot's up here. Oh, I just hit the bear. That was smart. Hitting the bear.
If we're gonna get an eagle egg, you'll first have to destroy all the local oil mains.
It looks pretty sturdy. The Murray is strong, but his fists can't punch through metal.
No problem. See that old bear down there? His name is Grizzleface. The guards ignore him because he's blind and practically nerve dead, except for his sense of smell. If that old guy smells fish, there's no stopping him. Use Grizzleface to take out the oil mains.
But I don't smell like fish. Do I? How can I lure him around?
Bentley's taken up a post along the river. He'll keep tossing bombs into the water, and the fish should get blown sky high. Plenty should land at your position.
So you want me to throw a fish at the oil main so that old Grizzleface will knock him apart?
That's the idea. You might even try throwing fish at the guards. Might improve their odor.
Okay, I need to find a way to get back up.
That bear can run pretty fast. He's on the way.
Oh, he is?
Grizzleface is moving towards your position.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice work. Trot old Grizzleface over to the next oil main by luring him with fish.
So where would that next location be? This doesn't seem too bad. Come on, bear. Ow! Stupid eagle. I mean, He did manage to go pretty far, so maybe... Okay, give me another fish. Yeah, he goes pretty far here. Alright, there's one over there, one over there. Alright. Come here, furry buddy. Let's go. So we could just keep going, and the bear could be able to eventually come to us.
Face has caught the scent. He's coming.
Come here, there he is. There's old grizzle face. Alright, one to go. There we go.
Now that the oil lines are exposed, Sly's all set up for a paragliding job off the lighthouse.
That wasn't so bad. Okay, make it back to the safe house. So we can switch over to Sly.
That lighthouse is the conduit for collecting the northern lights. We need to shut it down, or the silo battery will continue to fill with energy, making it impossible for us to stow away inside.
So, you want me to go in there and bust the thing up? Sounds like work for Murray.
Actually, this job will require all three of our skills. The front door is locked, and you're the only one capable of climbing up to the hatch on top. Once inside, sneak down to the ground floor and let us in. We'll help you finish the job.
Alright, see you on the ground floor.
I see. And again. Funny enough, we already went in there before. Or we already went up there before when getting one of the bottles. Yeah, pretty cool coincidence.
Nice climbing, Sly. You made it up to the hatch.
Alright, get inside. Yeah, just knocking them down. Okay, what killed me there? So I can't just get on the rope, can I? 'Cause there's a rope here. I can't just get on that. So how am I gonna get across like this? Yeah, I might have to see how I'm gonna be able to get across though. There we go.
Thanks, pal. Just let me at that northern lighted tractor. It'll be slag in minutes.
Not quite that simple, Murray. I'll reverse the energy flow from the control computer while you lift the main circuit breaker. That should give Sly a short window of opportunity to climb up the power lines and overload the system from the top.
Up, down, up, down. They should put an elevator in this place.
So yeah, I gotta go all the way back up then.
Get climbing, Sly. We can't keep this thing reversed forever.
Yeah, this is heavier than it was.
Really?
Get climbing, Sly. We can't keep this thing reversed forever.
Yeah, this is heavier than it was.
Dang, this is not gonna be easy.
Get climbing, Sly. We can't keep this thing reversed forever.
Yeah, this is heavier than it was.
Am I supposed to go where? Yeah, I think I can see what I'm supposed to do. I think I gotta go on the ropes where the lights are not sewing.
Get climbing, Sly. We can't keep this thing reversed forever.
Yeah, this is heavier than it was.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm having to do. Okay. Nope. There you go. I understand it. I see.
The collection mechanism is overloading.
I felt like I could have just like stayed up. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I use the ladder now, don't I? To get out of there. Okay, now I make it back to the safe house then. Right? It's those... Hang on. Let me just switch to Murray and just... I mean, not Murray, to Bentley. I would have thought we would have completed that part. I never seen a turtle drown. Yeah, I never seen a turtle drown. That's something I would have never seen, is a turtle drown. Would y'all? Because that's what Bentley pretty much is on here, is a turtle. So yeah, Bentley drowning in water. Okay, if I can... No, I'm not going to get on that log in time. I was going to say, if I can get on this log... There we go.
If we can trust Murray's informant, that's the silo with the battery hidden inside.
To prepare it for travel, we'll have to drain off its northern light energy. By attaching a boat's grappling hook to the top of the silo, we should be able to deplete power from the battery.
Murray's in position to help throw you out onto the boat.
Once on board, I'll hack into its steering controls and move the vessel close enough to fire its grappling hook.
Okay, I'll climb on top of the silo and attach the hooks. How many grappling lines will it take to drain the battery?
3 should suffice. Once the first line's attached, Murray and I will commandeer another boat. You should stay in position.
Finally, I get the easy gig.
I'm all set to throw you to that boat. These days, my aim is impeccable.
Now to hack the steering controls.
Yay, we get more of these. This time, these are green. Yeah, we got green ones here. Instead of the normal red ones, we got green ones here. There you go.
Nice work hacking the autopilot. That boat's headed into position. I'm already on top of the silo. Shoot the grappling hook up to me, and I'll make sure it gets attached to the battery.
Nope. Oh, it's gonna be kind of like on the first episode, ain't it? When we had to pull the peacock sign. That's exactly what I'm thinking is.
I should head out for another boat before anyone picks up on what we're doing.
Let's go, Murray. On to another boat. Oh, okay. Over this way. Come on, Murray. Over this way. Wait, is anything saying going over that way? Are we supposed to go down here? Somewhere down there? Come on, Murray. What are you trying to tell us? Yeah, what are you trying to tell us here? Okay, here we go. Gotta go up there. I was kind of confused. But it was talking about the roof. Yeah, I was talking about the roof. I was wondering what it was meaning. Okay, I'm gonna have to try to figure out how I'm gonna get through. These things just keep on coming. There we go. Another boat. Okay, that's probably too high. Yep.
The second hook's in place. One more grapple line to go, and this thing will be on it.
Alright, where's... Okay, the last grappling hook's over here. Or the other boats that are here. Right? Yeah, it says up there. Or over here. Make sure I land him on the boat. That's not gonna land on the boat, ain't it?
I was wondering what happened to that guy. Guess he just prefers to be frozen.
Oh. It looked like I wasn't gonna be able to make it on the boat. But it was a piece of ice. Okay. We're getting it. There we go. Last boat. Now we just gotta launch the grappling hook. Not so. Nope. 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 There we go.
That did it. With the battery chamber empty, we'll be all set to move in.
There we go. 79% completion. 79% completion. Again, I've never seen a turtle drown. I've never seen a turtle drown before. Okay, so we do have to go back over to the lighthouse then. I thought we did everything in the lighthouse. I guess we didn't. And the entrance is still locked. So you have to go back up this way then. I don't know how that didn't crush me. So what do we got to do in here then? Because I thought we did everything that Bentley and them said. So what do we got to do then? Or where we're having to stay up there? That's what I wonder. I doubt these are necessary. Like, not necessary to do. So if we... Which I doubt if we get killed, we'll be back up there. So what do we got to do then? Again, we already destroyed... Oh yeah, I forgot about the egg.
In order to overcome Jean Bison and the lumberjack gang,
I forgot the
you'll
egg.
need to enlist the help of the giant Canadian eagles. Their nest is out on that iceberg. Steal one of the eggs, and then bring it safely back to the safe house. We'll use it to direct the eagles' protective instincts against Bison.
Sure, sounds easy enough. Except for the part where I have to swim a half a mile through freezing water.
Why swim when you can paraglide? With the oil mains all destroyed, the pent-up combustible materials have just caught fire.
I see. The updraft created by the flames should give me some extra altitude.
Okay.
Just make sure to stay out of the fire. Get too close and old Grizzleface will be eating barbecued raccoon for dinner.
That's a charming image, Bentley.
Yeah. No, it really is. It is a charming image. So yeah, we just used these then. I was actually curious of how we're actually, like, how on earth are we gonna be able to reach the island, right? Like, to get to the egg. Like, how on earth are we gonna be able to reach it? So where exactly are we having to land? That's not going to give us... Yeah, that's not going to give us any height exactly. Does it show exactly where we have to land? We just don't need to get barbecued to a crisp here. Okay, there's another one over there. For some reason I didn't notice that one over there before.
Watch out for those eagles, they don't look friendly.
Like that? Like that? Oh Lord. So how are we gonna be able to get past those eagles then?
Watch out for those eagles, they don't look friendly.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't gonna make it like that. Okay, so we're gonna have to continue in the next part. 'Cause this is definitely getting quite interesting, I would say. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure you want to turn on to miss anything new. Like to know, I'll see you guys in the next one.